Alright, back again, Luke here, and today I was in my game room here trying to pick stuff up a little bit, do some cleaning. I figured I'd throw up another video here and show a few people who want to see the old game room and see how it was coming along, what's going on here. You can see I got some Turok going in here on the wall-mounted N64, and I still have so much stuff that I need to kind of find a spot for. Here's a good example of it, but I just don't have the space or the shelving for it right now, so eventually, hopefully. But over here we have the IGS PGM system all wired up, and that one's playing the Gladiator. Figured that one would be kind of neat to plug back in and play a little bit, but I was going to plug in this one, but there's no background sound, so I just kind of left that one for right now. And I know a lot of people will probably be going, Luke, what's your electricity bill? What's your electric bill? It must be crazy. And just to keep in mind, this is just for this video, you know. I don't keep this stuff running all the time, but figured I'd just show you guys what's going on here. I'm trying to clean up the floor a little bit, get some more stuff, some more space. You can see that closet just really is begging to be reorganized. It's just so much stuff. Kind of get some of this stuff up here all taken care of. Ugh. As you can see over here, we have some F-Zero GX, and that's playing on the old Panaq. It's doing pretty well. I went and I used the speakers for that N64 mod that I did, so I'm gonna have to pick up some more PC speakers and wire those in. As of right now, it doesn't have any sound, but still has a pretty nice picture, and that's running through the component cables, so pretty nice. Really, really clear and separate colors and everything, just fantastic. So, got the old MVS U4 sitting here with some bootleg Metal Slug 5, or Metal Slug 5 Plus going on. And over here we have the Super Neo 29 with some Blazing Star going. This, both of these two here have the 6-slot boards in them. I still have that other 6-slot just sitting up there, you guys can probably see. I need to pull that one back down and put that in my other MVS board over here, or my other MVS cab. This one, as you can see here, is the other MVS U4, and we've got Gunlord in that, and 3 other games. I can't remember which games are in there. Nightmare in the Dark, and Zupapa, and I think the other one is Shock Troopers, but yeah. So that's going. Got the little monitor here with the PS1 hooked up to it. It's playing some Ridge Racer Revolution. I know you guys are going to kill me for this one, but got the CDI plugged in with some Link, Faces of Evil, and the old Super Famicom box plugged in here, just in demo mode. And over here we got the Blast City, playing some The King of Dragons, so it's another of my favorites, Capcom's. But yeah, I just figured I'd show you guys what's going around here. You know, kind of cleaned up the floor a little bit, make it a little easier to move around. Still got, you know, stack loads of stuff. The inside of the closet is still a mess. Still have a giant mountain of stuff up here, which I need to go through. There's a lot of duplicates of stuff that I need to go through, but the closet's pretty rough. It almost looks like that over there. And yeah, tower high games, just yeah, everywhere. Need to go through those two. I really need more shelving or more places to put these games, because unfortunately all of these are just packed to the brim. I can't fit anything else in here. So for now, that's where they're gonna have to kind of sit there. And you can see over here, got some of my other MVS boards, or my MVS carts over here, just kind of relaxing. Some more game stuff up here in the boxes. Some Neo stuff up there. But yeah, this is what's going on inside this room. Not a whole lot has changed, you know, things are still pretty kind of cramped, but there's some Nightmare in the Dark. I don't know, I just figured I'd make a random video here kind of showing off the room and stuff like that. But I guess what we could do is just, I don't know, jump over here and play some games. I don't know. Chat, maybe. I don't know if I can get this thing to sit up. Maybe I probably can't. Nah, I guess I can't. I could try Strikers 1945 plus, I guess. But huge thanks to all you guys for the responses on that that Japanese video that I put up. There were a lot of questions. A lot of people actually asked, so why do Japanese games have English in them? And the biggest reason for that is because in Japan, when they were making games back like in the 90s and you know, even the early mid 80s, there was a lot of cool factor that was involved with having English in things, not only games but also in songs. So what you would find is you'd find a lot of songs and a lot of games that actually had English in them, and they would be, you know, nothing super extensive as far as like a whole song in English or a full game in English, but they used to put parts of English in there just because it was interesting. And yeah, so that's kind of why it's there now, and it's kind of continuing. There's still that bit of English, you know. It's getting actually to the point where there's more English nowadays in, you know, songs and games compared to before. But yeah, that's why you see or hear English sometimes in games, and it's not 100% all English. But yeah, that's... thought I'd maybe answer that. I know I can't answer everything, and I can't remember all the questions that were asked. There's just so many different questions. I tried to respond to them, and I think after about, I don't know, 200 or so of the messages, maybe it was a little bit more, I was kind of finding it difficult to yeah, respond. But yeah, I do really appreciate that stuff, and you know, try to give you guys a little bit of insight as much as I can. Ooh, hello. I'm doing pretty poor here. Yeah. There's a bit of Strikers going on there. Let's kind of move around here. This will make it kind of fun. But I've been seeing a lot of different videos here. People putting up some pretty cool stuff, like projects they're working on and things like that. Pretty awesome to see. I see that Ty Clory is actually putting up a lot of vids for like different arcade repair stuff that he's been doing recently. Retro Gamer Tim as well. He's kind of working on an arcade table, which is kind of cool. Dan Van Dam doing what he does best, is, you know, being the crazy, oh man, guy. Nice stuff. Classic Game Room still popping out vids like daily, so it's also pretty awesome. Just a lot of people doing a lot of different vids out there. Atarix is coming back and starting to get back into gaming a bit, which is nice, and yeah. But let me see, what else could we talk about? Probably not a whole lot of stuff. But let me see, what else is going on? In Japan right now, currently, a lot of stuff going on with the government. A lot of trouble with China, and so that's been in the news a lot recently. Lots of stuff going on there. Don't know what's going to happen, but it's not looking too pretty. And yeah, economy-wise, it's doing pretty stable. So as far as you know, oh, I guess that's one more thing that I can talk about. When there was the disaster last year, that's one thing that I actually heard from a lot of different people is in Japan there was a lot of people who were kind of disheartened when the whole you know, earthquake and everything happened here. A lot of the foreign people wound up leaving, and they just took off because they were worried about a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, the people here, you know, living here, Japanese people can't leave when there's you know, any kind of problem like that. So from the people that I talked to, a lot of people were really disheartened, thinking like, okay, so everyone kind of comes over here to work and to, you know, apparently help out, but like at the smallest, you know, sign of problems and things like that, they just take off. So that was something else, I guess, that was a little bit disappointing. But yeah. Trying to see what else. So many things to talk about, so little time. And this is totally turned into a Steve Benway video. Speaking of which, I saw that he went and did some 1 hour, or no, 2 hour stuff the other day, which was pretty cool. Let's see, well, yeah, this is gonna be too hard with one hand. So he put up a 2 hour video, which was kind of cool, but totally off the cuff and no, yeah, no idea where this is headed. I like the dwarf. But as I was kind of cleaning around the room today, found a couple of different projects that I was working on and fixed up a couple of old Famicoms and put those back together. They were in some rough shape, but I figured I'd try and get those back going again, and they came out pretty good, so. That was kind of a waste. But yeah, I don't know. What have you guys been up to recently? You know, I'm sure it's getting winter time around in different parts of the world. And I don't know, anybody have any plans? I'm sure that with the Wii U coming out, there's a lot of people who have already gotten the pre-order for it, so they're going to be picking that up when Thanksgiving rolls around here. But for everyone else, you know, what have you been up to? You've been playing some new age games, you've been playing, or new gen games, you've been playing some retro stuff, you've been making some stuff. What's going on? Well, I also saw that Retro Repair was repairing some SD cards for a Nintendo DS. It's a pretty good pickup that he got there. But I don't know. Just yeah, just write down, I don't know, in some comments and tell me what you've been up to. Steve Benway is gonna kill me for this stuff. Just pure random rambling. But I think that's important sometimes, you know. Just, I don't know. Pick up an old game, or pick up a new game, or pick up a game in general, and start playing it, and roll the camera, and just let it go and see what happens. And plus, there's always background stuff to distract you from what I'm saying, which is absolutely nothing right now. This was only supposed to be like a game room type video, but I don't know. I just didn't want it to be too simple, too, I don't know, too quick. So I figured we'd do a little bit of chatting throughout here. Haven't found any new drinks recently, which I'm gonna have to go and do some more checking, see if I can find some more drinks for you guys, do some strange drinks videos. Whee! I'm dying. Okay, that's good for that. And yeah, strange kind of unique foods. Haven't found too many of those either really recently, but I'll definitely have to try and find some more of that stuff here. But yeah, just let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods, what you guys have been up to recently. If you're doing any projects, repairs, if you're doing any gameplay vids, you're doing any kind of, I don't know, new gen stuff, whatever you're playing. I picked up Biohazard 6, and I started playing it for a while, but I wasn't really impressed with it so much. And I see that there's another Resident Evil coming out here. I forgot what it was called, but there's another one that's coming out. like really soon. I wonder if that was intentional, like if they made the first, you know, Resident Evil 6 first, and then they decided they were going to put up another game so quickly, or if it was a response to maybe some of the negative feedback on Resident Evil 6. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I haven't put up a video on Resident Evil 6, but I'm sure you guys have already seen it a lot. But yeah, I played it. It's, you know, it's got its pretty cool parts to it, but it's also got its, like, yeah, kind of parts to it as well. I thought it was kind of strange that the zombies were picking up guns and, you know, shooting and killing people, and it's like, whoa, what happened to that old, you know, just biting on the neck type thing, you know, like the zombies used to do. But yeah, well, that's about enough rambling for me. Just wanted to make a room tour, game playing, rambling video, I guess, for you guys. And yeah, I don't know, just let me know what you guys been up to recently, and I'll chat with you guys soon. But that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching.